AC on ESPN as the I-20 rivalry closes down the regular season. Number 13, Tarleton State takes on number 14, Abilene Christian at Memorial Stadium in Stephenville, and it's all for a share of the conference title. And welcome inside Memorial Stadium with LaDarren McClain. I'm John Liddle. Ken Rashian will be along in just a moment. And it's so fitting, of course, that this league that spans, like 2,500 miles comes down to two schools that are just 90 miles apart.
I know. What a great scene this is for the United Athletic Conference.
Welcome into Senior Day along with former K-State linebacker Heckma Harrison. I'm John Liddle. Great to have you with us as well. And for Tarleton, they feel like if they get to 9 wins, if they win today, they'll make the FCS playoffs.
They're down there.
And get out of their own end. Gabala, some pressure from the backside. Up the sideline, has his man. It's caught by Jackson to the 10. Touchdown, Cody Jackson. Tarleton was backed up, and 2 plays later in the end zone. Morrissey waiting. No, instead he hands up. Carter is hit, and he is brought down. A 4th down stop at the goal line for Tarleton State. ACU to go in front. McIver going to the air. Hicks makes the grab, leads over, touchdown! Abilene Christian leads with 19 seconds left. Thanks so much, Kendra. And Kayvon Britton gets another look, but didn't gain much in the first half. Just 7 carries for 16 yards. He picks up 3 here and is just about 50 yards shy, becoming the single-season rushing leader in Tarleton history. But overall, that ACU defense has done a great job on number 4 in purple.
It's kind of the blueprint from last week from West Georgia to hold him to 74 yards rushing on 26 attempts last week.
Tarleton's going to keep pounding it, but Gabala's going to the air deep over the middle. Cooper high points it and brings down another explosive play for this Tarleton offense.
They had 200 yards passing, 203 to be exact in that first half, and a lot of it was getting the one-on-one matchup. And this is a great job by Cooper to keep the inside position. So there was no chance right there for Tyson Williams.
And the best gain for Britton of the day after 33 for Cooper. Britton is able to get down to the 22. He rips off 17 yards.
So you just got to keep chipping away, right? This is what they do best. They run to set up the pass. It's been a little bit of the opposite tonight. They've been passing to try to get Kayvon Britton a little bit more room here.
Texans trying to take the lead on this drive. This experienced offensive line in front of him. Gabala's on play action, lobs it up the middle. Cooper wide open. It's his second of the night, and Tarleton is back in front.
It's just too easy. Just too easy.
Yeah, neither one had it. That's been a fun matchup. Martinez and Rawls in this one, as Tarleton's gone mano-a-mano for most of the night against these receivers. On second down, Hicks has had a huge game, and he pops and spins and ducks and darts out across the 30-yard line and up to the 32. 17 yards on the ground as Hicks is now over 100 for the night.
And keep your eyes. Here comes big number 57 again, pulling. He's going to be pulling from the other side, and he gets out there, and it's not even a fair fight. And then you saw Sam Hicks just do what he does in the open field.
Sam Hicks coming off 113 and 2 scores last week, 106 this week. McIver dropped. A rare drop by these receivers for ACU, but it gets through to the pads of Trey Cleveland. He can't bring it in. Second down.
Yeah, the football kind of beat him up there. He let it get inside into his pads. You know, that's one thing. If you're going to try to catch it on your body, it's got to be around your stomach, anywhere around your chest. And breastplate's going to make that ball bounce right off of that thing.
He's LaDarren McClain. I'm John Liddle. Ken Rashian on the sideline. Great to have you with us tonight in Stephenville for a matchup of the 2 top teams in the UAC. Pumping once, McIver up the right sideline. It is caught to the back shoulder. Blaine Taylor brings it in for another first down, beating the coverage of Ty Rawls.
And it's such a tough play to defend. I think Ty Rawls is in pretty good position, but it's kind of a back shoulder type fade. You just throw it underneath, and then allow your guy to just go up and make a play. Man, that is tough. When the quarterback and receiver are in sync like that, that's difficult.
7 catches, 96 yards for big number 13, Blaine Taylor. Out to the 48-yard line as ACU tries to go back in front. Sam Hicks cuts it back through a tackle. Brought down from behind. 3-yard gain. And good to see Brandon Tolbert, number 26, back out there. He had an upper body muscle injury. He was probable to return, and he's back out there now.
I'll tell you what, when you see big number 57 in the white jersey coming your way, these guys are getting out of the way. He is looking for heads to hunt, and he is really throwing his weight around out there.
Here comes the blitz on 2nd and long. MacGyver gets rid of it, and it's incomplete on the out route intended for J.J. Henry. Good coverage by Branson Tita-Wah. He's getting some playing time in this one for Tyrone Nix's defense.
Well, I think Coach Nix is changing up the coverage. Now they go to a man free. They've been playing a lot of zone this game, and now they've gone to a man free. And so with a good quarterback like MacGyver, you've got to change that pitcher constantly. He can't sit back there and know what you're doing pre-snap and then after the snap. That's a great job of disguising that and making it tough for him.
One of the best teams in the nation on 3rd down, 46% coming in, and they're 6 of 9 tonight. Receivers stacked on 3rd down 7. MacGyver has the pocket, throws the slant route, and it is caught, but short of the 1st down. A 6-yard pickup. Trey Cleveland turned back, but is 4th down and short. And offense is staying out there for ACU.
And I don't know if this isn't thread the needle. I don't know what thread the needle is. That is fantastic. The timing on that throw is impeccable. It's even better on the defense. They stop him here to force this 4th down, and this is where they go big. They bring the big bodies in. They go 2 tight ends.
Jordan Vaughn, the running back, 3 tight ends. It looks like 4 out there, including Martinez. And a handoff. Vaughn cut down. He's short of the 1st down. Tarleton gets a big touchdown to take the lead, and now an equally enormous stop to turn over Abilene Christian.